Hello everyone, it's my pleasure to introduce myself. My name is Lokesh. I have been working in an organization for the past 6 years. I'm currently handling the utilization analyst part, which involves the data analyst and reporting and creating Excel based automation solutions. This video is all about the soft skill development. I did like to start with a bit of my own journey. When I saw Excel initially, I just thought used to updating the details and to print it. Well, that's partially true. Well, after the entering a few formulas, it produces the output which not in the data. So it reveals the another dimension of what we need to take away from it. The day I realized I started learning advanced Excel formulas and Power Query, macros, DAX modeling, not around the Excel. I just learned Python program and I can do automations as well. So it's created a career path to for RPA developer as well. These are all just curiosity about how the data became transferred while we putting the certain conditions. Right now, I'm going to share with you a few interesting formulas. You can utilize it in a day-to-day workspace. So let's see. Here we have a list of formulas. I'll start with VLOOKUP. VLOOKUP has wide range of fan base. Even we have an advanced function of XLOOKUP. People always used to apply the only VLOOKUP function because of simplicity. So I'm going to explain both the functions right now. Try to look up the value for 1 equal to VLOOKUP. I'll just look for 1 comma. The lookup table is, after I selected, I can see I have selected 8 rows with 2 columns. The return value is listed in the second column. So I'll give comma 2 comma. We have to give boolean values like true or false. We need exact match only. So we have to give false. But it's my habit. I'll give only 0, which means exact match. For true, it's 1. For false, it's 0. So it's like boolean. So I'll just close the bracket and give enter. So it returns 5. So just change the value here like a 2. It returns always the first match only. The second match it's not going to return, because we look up as a behavior to extract the first value only. That's what XLOOKUP function to extract the last value equal to. XLOOKUP gives lot of flexibility while applying the lookup function. So I'll just look up for value just 1 comma lookup array. What is the lookup array? I'll just select the value of G column. The return array is H column comma. What if the value is not found? I'll give no data comma. I'll always select 0, which is exact match. So here I can see the search should be a first to last or last to first. I'll select here last to first. I'll close the bracket. Here I can get 6. So if I change 1 here, the first function returns the initial result. The XLOOKUP function gets the last result. So even in XLOOKUP we have additional parameters. If I delete these numbers, I can get the return as a no data here. Here I get not available. So again I have to give if NA function to return the true or false. Even I can just say like no data here. So here if I go and select the values here, see it asks the table array for search, but in XLOOKUP if I select inside, it asking the return arrays. Both are arrays, not a table. So before committing to the next function, we need to understand what is the scalar value, what is the array value. The scalar value is just a single value, even it's a date or percentage or text, whatever it is, a single value it's called as a scalar value. The list of value we can call as a array value. See, if I give 5 here, it's a scalar value. 3, this is a array value. If I commit to have multiple arrays as a series, it's a table. So this understanding of data is must while we working with the formula. If the formula requires a scalar value, we have to give scalar value. If the formula requires a table array, we have to give table array. So here it returns only the scalar value. So I search for 1, I get the return value, what is the exact match at the first. So I need the value which is all match with the value 1. So I'll use filter function equal to filter. It asking for a array here. I'll select the return array first, comma, include means this array equal to 1. If it's empty, you can give no I'll close the bracket and give enter. So here lookup value returns a single scalar value, filter value returns the array. So if I just try to enter any values, like if I give LK, it's already updated. Spill error. Spill error means we are just blocking the previous results, like that. So if I delete it, I'll get the results. Writing the formula and d4 equal to unique. I have to select the values. If it's already listed as an array format, we will get the hash sign. So I'll just try to close the bracket and give enter. So I'll get 5 and 6 where there is no duplicates here. So I'll get entire thing. So if I just change the value as 6 to 5, I'll get only single value. So here the unique value has another function equal to unique value. It returns 1 to 4. Here we have an advantage. We can extract only a single time entry which is listed in the array. What do I mean that? Just have a look. If I give true here, which is 1, I can get only 4. So here we have all other values have a duplicate values. So the single listed value which is not have duplicates is 4. So we have to give 1. So before we proceeding to is number, I'll try to explain the match. Equal to, if I give match 1 comma lookup array is this list of value comma 0 and close the bracket. If I enter, it returns the value of 1. This is not a value, this is the position of the value. So the one which I committed here, it returns the position. The first position it's getting directly 1. If I give 4 here, it returns the 7, which is 4 listed at the 7th position. Now equal to is number. I'll select the value, I'll close the bracket and give enter. Is number is returns. If the value is a number, it returns true. If its value is not a number, it returns false. So I search for 4, which is already is there. So I get true. I get the position which is 7. It returns the number, so it gets true. If I change the value of 5, which is not in the list, I give enter. I get NA not available. So automatically is number is give false. It's a behavior we can utilize it in so many functions. So not is a reverse order of the boolean function. If I commit to select the not function, not, and select the false, it returns true. If I select the true, it returns false. This function, it's used to change the logic based on what we required. We can use the invert logic position to extract the values which is not match the conditions. I hope you all are get this best understanding of this function. I'll try to give small real-time examples so that you can just easily grab it. Here I have updated a sample AR data. So the first table which is AR data, here in this practice, in this payer, on the particular data of service, we just have 10 visits. The payer exclude, we need to exclude this payer while working on AR. We have a DOS excludes also. So the practice will sign to the RCM support at this particular day. So we have to pick the date of services which is after this signed date. In this AR data, we have to exclude the payer exclude and DOS excludes. We just use the previous formula knowledge and apply in our data set. I'll create column like DOS excludes and payer excludes equal to VLOOKUP. Select the list of array I have to look at and select the return table and give 2, 0. So I'll get the general format. So I'll just change the date format. So right now I get the list of dates, signed dates. So this is greater than, less than these values. If it's true, the Alpha Clinic, which is date of service 115, the Alpha Clinic signed date is 11. So we can consider this true value. See here, the requirement is different. In DOS excludes, we have a unique clinic, but here we have a list of practice with the different payers. Even if I just use VLOOKUP here, I'll get only the first value. But here we need all the matching cases. So filter function for extracting the array, not a scalar value. So I'll just select the values which I need, comma, includes if the value is equal to, I just select the scalar value, practice name, here you have to give only the scalar value, not a list of values. We are just using the list of values in VLOOKUP because of it returns the only a scalar value, but the filter value is returns array value, so we should give the scalar values. If I give enter, it returns the list of value which is matched with the alpha clinic. We go inside, we give match. What value we need to match it? We need to match the 8 now, comma. We already get the list of values at final exact match 0 and close it. So we are not interested in getting those numbers. We just need only it's true or false. So I'll give is number. I'll close the bracket. I'll get true. So this what we need exactly. If it's match, it's true. So in this dot excludes, if it's true, we need to consider this list of line items. In pair excludes, if it's true, we should ignore the line item. So we need to again wrap it into the not function. So it reverses the logic true into false. That's it. So we get the all the requirements right now. So I'll just select entire AR data and give pivot table. I just add the conditions into filter. Then I commit the sum of the value and practice name. So this is the AR work. We get now consolidate numbers 370 after exclude. You'll get 233 only. It's all simple functions. The process is how we utilize those functions to extract the requirement from the data. In real time, we will receive now close to 7 to 8 lakhs of line items. So that case we can just use Power Query or DAX models to get the results. As a regular Excel users, definitely you're not going to press a lakh line item. You can just use directly this kind of methods. Always have a crash validation in manual method so that 1 or 2 line item is okay. Just 1 or 2 line items. Is it no, the conditions are matching or not, like that. I believe this session is very much useful to you. It's your turn. Pick any one of the skill which you like most, and you can just use Udemy and YouTube as effectively for the skill development. And definitely your soft skill become a main skill if you're just putting effort and time on the skill development side, and implement your skills in your workspace. So definitely your growth is unstoppable. Thank you so much. Definitely you're going to rock it. Thanks for the patience.